Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at some crazy people you won't believe exist.
Valeria Lukyanova. Most little girls just played with Barbie dolls and grew out of them. But Valeria Lukyanova took it to a whole new level. Say hello to the human Barbie.
She really does look like a human Barbie doll, doesn't she? Also, I've got a feeling I'm going to know who most of these people are. I've either seen them in Ripley's You Won't Believe It books or Guinness World Record books.
Valeria used to just be a regular old model, but when the internet stumbled upon photos of her and discovered just how unique she was, she suddenly became infamous.
I mean, like, yeah, obviously she's gonna be famous. She literally looks like Barbie in real life. I wonder if she's had surgery, because a lot of people will get surgery to look like Ken or like Barbie. I mean, I don't understand how people can get surgery. I'd literally die, like I would vomit.
Valeria has blonde hair, blue eyes, and a teeny tiny waist that looks impossible to achieve. She looks like a cartoon character come to life.
She also looks very photoshopped in them photos, so I wonder if she actually looks as Barbie-like in real life. A lot of people edit their photos to make themselves look cartoonish. I don't understand why. I think it looks ridiculous. But I mean, she might kind of look like Barbie, but she probably edits her photos to make herself look more like Barbie.
But Valeria insists that her body is natural and that she didn't look to plastic surgery to achieve her tiny waist and small hips.
Okay, so she claims that she's all natural. Maybe she does just look like Barbie. A lot of people get surgery to look like Barbie. A lot of people try to also say that the Kardashians are trying to be Barbies. I feel like nowadays people don't want to look like Barbie because Barbie's flat, Barbie's like just not curvy. I think what they want to look like is Bratz dolls.
Rodrigo Alves. Moving on to another person desperate to look like a doll, Rodrigo Alves is the opposite to Valeria.
Okay, so this person right here is now transgender, so her pronouns are she. This video is a tiny bit old, so if I do reference this person as a she, that's why.
Because he's the human version of a Ken doll. At least that's what he wants people to think when they see him.
I've seen him on so many reality TV shows like Good Morning Britain, This Morning, Celebrity Big Brother. This woman has literally spent so much money to look like a Ken doll or now a Barbie doll. It's quite crazy. Like, I really want to know where they're getting the money from. I mean, I don't know how they could go through so much surgery.
Altogether, Rodrigo has had around 103 cosmetic surgeries to alter his body and face in order to look more like the plastic doll.
100 surgeries? Why would you spend that amount of money in surgery? I don't understand it. Like, this person has literally had implants put into them, boob implants, BBLs, like fake muscles. Is this an addiction or is this like a mental health crisis waiting to happen?
This includes inserting gel fillers into his shoulders, biceps, and triceps, while he also had 9 nose jobs done.
9 nose jobs? That's so many. Also, a lot of people don't understand that whenever you're getting a nose job, it usually takes a couple of nose jobs to get the nose that you want. I always see people speaking about, oh, if I had money, I'd get a nose job. No, to get the nose that you actually want, you're not going to need 1 nose job. You're going to need about 5. It's very hard to get the nose that you actually want. A lot of times it doesn't look right. I'm kind of against surgery. I'm not like fully against it, but I'm against people feeling ugly and then just messing themselves up. You know, if you want to do something to your body, do it, but please don't go overboard.
He spent almost $900,000 all on surgeries in order to achieve the perfect Ken look. He even had a procedure done that would get rid of his ribs and resulted in him losing 5 inches off his waistline.
But why would you want that? Like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. 900,000 in surgeries, that could literally buy you a mansion in Northern Ireland. I'm telling you, these people are actually next level crazy. Like, it's genuinely scary how much money they will literally spend in surgery.
Gary Ridgway. Serial killers have almost a fictional feel to them. It's like they're so scary that we can't possibly imagine that any of them are around anymore. But Gary Ridgway is here to give you nightmares. He might be in prison, but before being sent there, Gary was able to kill up to 71 girls and women.
Wait, so he literally killed 71 women? How can somebody get away with that amount of murder? Like, why does he actually do it? I find murderers and like crimes so fascinating. I always watch murder documentaries because they're literally the best ones to binge. Murder documentaries and true crime YouTube videos are the best. I just find it so crazy how somebody's brain can make them want to murder somebody. Trust me, whenever my parents are irritating me, I want to go down and murder them, but I never would. However, this man literally killed 70 times.
Also known as the Green River Killer, Gary was sentenced to life imprisonment once he was caught, and a lot of time and effort was spent trying to figure out why he committed the crimes in the first place.
I'm gonna be completely honest, it's usually down to mental health, like there's something wrong with him. It's kind of like pedophilia, like people who are pedophiles have something wrong with them. It's not normal for them to be attracted to children, it's an issue they have. So whenever I see serial killers, they're obviously like, they've got something wrong with them, it's not normal. It is quite scary because you literally don't know who could be be a serial killer. Think of it, every single woman that he killed was probably around him at one time and didn't suspect him of being their murderer. It genuinely is just scary.
Some say that it might have been from his overbearing mother, who didn't handle Gary's childhood bedwetting problem with the most care. Or it could have been his father, who often ranted about women. Either way, Gary ended up committing his first crime at just 16 years old. He stabbed a classmate in the woods, and thankfully, that boy survived to tell the tale.
Oh my god, so he was stabbing people at the age of 16. Yeah, that's a psychopath. I'm not gonna lie, one of my biggest fears is bringing a child into this world or adopting a child that turns out they're like a psychopath. You can't really do much about it, can you? Like, obviously you can get help, but you don't know if they're gonna act in their urges and like kill somebody one day like he did.
Lucky Diamond Rich. Have you ever wanted to meet someone completely and totally covered in tattoos? You'll want to search for Lucky Diamond Rich then, because he is officially known as the world's most tattooed man according to Guinness World Records.
I'm not gonna lie, I could never get a tattoo because the needles like it would genuinely freak me out. If you are able to get tattoos, you are brave. I mean, I could never do it.
Lucky has led a pretty cool life, and when he was just 16 years old, he joined the circus, where he did things like sword swallowing and chainsaw juggling. After doing some math, people were able to work out that Lucky has spent at least 1,000 hours covering all of his body with tattoos.
1,000 hours covering your body of tattoos. Okay, so originally joined the circus. Usually the circus is seen as like a wacky thing. I remember whenever I was younger, I went to see a circus once and it was honestly amazing. I'd love to go again. So he was in the circus and then he ended up spending 1,000 hours tattooing his body. There's 24 hours in a day. So let me think, 10 days is 240 hours. So he's basically spent like 40-ish days getting tattooed. So he's basically wasted a month of his life getting tattooed.
When Lucky was 28, he got his first tattoo that covered his entire torso. And after that, he began to layer up and cover tattoos with tattoos.
Oh my god, so he's got layers of tattoos. He's got tattoos and tattoos and tattoos. I just want to know how much money he spent. Like, he spent 1,000 hours getting tattoos. Where is he getting this money and how much has he spent?
With more than 200% of his body inked, including his eyelids, it's pretty easy to say that Lucky deserves his title.
I mean, he definitely does. To be fair, he doesn't have his eyes tattooed. I've seen people who've literally got the white part of their eye tattooed. Like, imagine putting ink in your eyes. Absolutely not.
Eva Tiamat. When you first look at Eva, it's obvious that there's something a little different about her.
Yet again, I've seen this woman in Ripley's You Won't Believe It books and Guinness World Record books. Basically, this woman is literally like a human lizard. She has got her tongue snipped, her nose like cut off. She's also got implants put in her head. Like, I don't know how she can do that to herself.
Well, a lot different. Eva also has another nickname, the Dragon Lady, and that's because she's changed her face enough and has had that much surgery that she really does resemble a dragon. Over the years, she's had a lot of procedures, including the removal of her ears.
Wait a minute, I think we've actually done a reaction video to this person before. I don't know if it was this person or another person. There's literally so many people who want to be lizards, dragons, like mythical beasts. It's crazy.
Having her eyes permanently painted green, and she even topped off the look by having horns inserted under her skin. Her tattoos resemble scales, making her look that much more like a dragon. When Eva was a child, she was actually abandoned in the desert and was surrounded by rattlesnakes, and the scales on her skin resemble the skin of these snakes. Eva is an interesting person all around, and along with her forked tongue, she really went all out in order to achieve her look.
Yeah, that is the person I thought it was. We've done a reaction video to them and it's genuinely terrifying. I've got no idea how you do that to yourself, why you do that to yourself, but I mean, as long as they're happy, I guess I'm fine. They must have a very high pain tolerance, because I'm telling you right now, I couldn't do that. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. That was some of the craziest people in the world. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, press the big red subscribe button, and yes, I'll see you all in my next video.